This is Adoption Trauma Part 2. Yes, I recorded this hours later because I was eating pizza. So, when you have like adoption trauma, again, as I said before in the Part 1 video, Part 2, it shows up in ways that you may not imagine. For example, when I came to the country, so I'd say a couple years when I was 5, I was put into kindergarten, and I would scream and cry at everyone else. I remember screaming and crying at everybody. So so technically, I failed kindergarten, but they put me back into preschool right away because I wouldn't say mentally and socially, I don't know what the word is, I would say capable at that point because the trauma was still there, like really severe trauma. Like I had abandonment issues. So I was in preschool for another year, and they put me back into kindergarten the next year, halfway through after that. So I was scared when my mom left me there. I was trying to hold on to her. I'm like, no, don't leave me because of my abandonment issues. And then I had to have my own bus, and I felt like something was wrong with me. And keep in mind, think about it now, having your own bus from elementary school to high school, that is the best. I took so many naps in that thing. By the time I felt like I was different. Like, why is there a bus 6? Because our bus went from 1 to 5. Why am I by myself in the afternoon? Because I'd ride the bus in the morning, and with my friends. I just felt like I felt like the socially awkward, low-key, like, quote-unquote freak of nature, where I felt like something was definitely wrong with me. Like, this is why, like, I'm alone. I can't be with people. I literally did not feel like I was worthy of anything or be around people. So having that bus, even was in kindergarten, even not having and we also had the pizza reading thing where you read things that I didn't get all the pizza coupon, the reading coupons, and I cried about it because teacher was like, oh, it's your first day of school, so you can't really get this because you came later. But like, oh, okay, so something else happened to me. Something else happened to me, like, I just another example of why I'm not worthy, because I wasn't fully mentally capable. I didn't have those social skills developed yet. But often trauma, you think you're not worthy of things. Another example would be, this could be shorter, would be relationships and dating. Because I'm going to keep talking about this, guys. We're going to talk about different scenarios, different stories. Let you guys know me, and this is not easy for me to say at all. I don't like talking about this. Relationships and dating. And another part of relationship and dating is that I hid myself from people so many times. Like, I thought to get love because I didn't really have it. Because even though I was adopted, everyone thinks adoption is sunshine and rainbows. It's not always sunshine and rainbows. I felt like I had to please my mother consistently to receive love. I know she's been through the worst of the worst. I don't wish that on anybody. But I learned from my parents and my family that not struggle love, is that people fight, but you have to take it. So I'm close with my dad, so I'd see my dad kind of like, my mom would yell, my dad would kind of take it, but my mom, she was opting out of trigger because she's been through the worst of the worst. My dad is a very patient man, and I know I know they love each other, but I would track those type of relationships where I would just take it and do whatever I needed to do to get the person to love me. And I had to realize through like therapy and life coaching that isn't always the case. And no shade to my parents. Don't be hating on my parents at all. Love them to death. They have their own traumas because they came from a generation that you kind of just suck it up, suck it up. You need something to cry. I'm going to need something to cry about. That's how they raised us. The mental health wasn't prevalent back in their thing, and it wasn't really prevalent like years ago. It's more talked about now. So I give them so much grace. I may not be as close as with my mother, but it's getting better over time. We are developing a relationship. It's baby steps. But it's a different story. But I love my mom, and I know she loves me. I love my dad, and I know my dad loves me, and we are hanging out. We're also going to Tennessee this weekend. But let's get to the recent dating. The mom story will come later on. She's a lovely woman. She is. I know she values, and she really has a big heart. She has a big heart, whether you believe it or not, she does. And she's also scared too. And we all sometimes like when I say authentic version of ourselves, it means that we operate at a moment to trigger things that our parents never taught us. We had to heal ourselves, and there's some things that our parents never taught her that she has to heal herself as well. And you can't force people to want to heal them. There's things in my life that I had to realize that this wasn't healthy in certain aspects of my friendship, relationships, family life. I had to realize, oh, this isn't bringing me happiness. This is bringing me joy. Me being a doormat is not super healthy. Which came into relationships. That'll be part 3 coming on Friday. Love you. Have a great day. Feel free to forget to like, comment, subscribe. This story helps to resonate with you. I'm glad. I'm letting you guys know me more. I don't like talking about this, but that's why I want people to know, like, hey, like, there's a light at the end of the tunnel. If I'm for one of my coaching sessions, I get mental depulsing, find filters, post this on YouTube, and post this on YouTube as well. You're not alone. You're thriving. It's because you feel different. Because you feel like you're not worthy enough. Like, who you are is beautiful. You've been through so much. You've been through the ringer, and yet you're still hanging here to this day, feeling like you're unworthy, unloved. Even if you're adopted, even when you feel like you don't belong in a family or you don't belong in with your friend group, you're still here making memories. You got this. Look, my folder's gonna